everybody hypes it up like, yeah, you better move to Dallas. Like, it is where it's at. Like, where? Like, no, it's not. Like, I do not freaking like it.
In the same, ain't shit changed. This ain't nothing new. That be framed, diamond chain.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Couch Talks with Courtney. Look, y'all, I'm always coming up with something new. I ain't never said nothing like that, but this is the most I've ever recorded on my couch, my new paint couch. So I think every time I sit here and record and talk about something, we're gonna call it Couch Talks with Court, okay? Anyways, if you're new here, hello, hi, my name is Courtney Nicolee. Welcome to my channel. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, join the family. You're gonna love it here. I always tell you that because it's true. It is true. But look, today we're gonna talk about the pros and cons of living in the DFW, the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Now look, I've been living here for 6 months, I think. I freaking hate it. I mean, I hate living here. And everybody hypes it up like, yeah, you better move to Dallas. Like, it is where it's at. Like, where? Like, no, it's not. Like, I do not freaking like it. Like, where I come from, it's small. It ain't country, but people think it's country, but it really ain't country. We're not country folks, because I'm not country, and I'm not no city girl, so I really don't know what I am, but living here is just not where it's at. Okay, I probably belong somewhere on the, what is it called, the suburbs or something, out, and then like, but close by the cities to where I can come and turn up. But yeah, let's just talk about these pros and cons, in my opinion. But y'all make your own opinion, but like, I would rather live somewhere else, just not here. Anyways, let's talk about these pros and cons. I got my handy dandy notes, because you know I always got my notes when we sit on the couch. Anyways, let's talk about these pros first, and then we're gonna talk about all the cons, okay? So the pros, first one is the job marketing. Okay, so when it comes to the job marketing down here, I say it's only good for people who are involved in like big companies. Like, a lot of people move here to like for their job, and whenever I find out they move here for their job, it's because they work for some big old franchise, some big old, those are not even. Look at these pictures on my wall. They are not they're from these big old companies. Like, I'm talking about bank investors and stuff like that. Like, people down here, they got money because they work for companies like that, but it only comes to, when it comes to job marketing like that, it's because like a big company, just anything big like that when it comes to job marketing. That's the pro about it. And you gotta know people to get into like good jobs, pretty much. When you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody, then you can get you into a good job. Like, 'cause there's so many jobs out here you could choose from. I'm talking about jobs I would have never thought even freaking existed. Like, there's a lot of jobs that you could really actually choose from. Pro number 2 is the diversity. It is a wide variety of different races here. There's Indians. There's a lot of Indians in Arlington. No offense to them at all. I'm just saying there's a lot of variety. There's Indians, Chinese people, Japanese people, Taiwan people, Africans, black people, white people. It is a lot of people here. It is a lot of people. So it's just not like, you know how when you go to some small towns, oh, all you see is a bunch of white people, or you see is a bunch of Mexican people, or like, you know, certain cities and states are known for just straight black people. Like, it's nothing like that. Now, the neighborhoods might be like that, but as far as like the cities in general, I'm like, no. Excuse me. No, it's nothing but a variety of people. So if you wanna move somewhere that got like a variety of people to where you're not like secluded by just one specific race, or just like it's all of this race and just a few black people here and there, or a few Mexicans here and there, like stuff like that, then you gotta move to the city. That is for you. But there's some other stuff that comes with it though. The next good thing is the good eats. Baby, my back got big since I moved here, okay? They got a lot of stuff that you can eat. And like a lot of seafood places you could choose from, baby. I could tear up some crab legs and some shrimp. I'm telling you, have you ever had some garlic noodles? Baby, them garlic noodles is bomb. Red Claw, them garlic noodles are the bomb. They are off the chain, like I'm telling you. So freaking good. But as far as good eats, yes, y'all, there is so many places you could choose from to eat. It's a lot of, I wouldn't even say it's a lot of franchise places. It kind of is, but not really. But there isn't too many like mom and pop places, unless I just haven't really seen them. But where I live at, it's a lot of places you can choose from to eat. Like, you don't have to like be like, oh, I ate that last week. Like, no, baby, it's so many places you can go to eat. So yeah, I'm currently trying to work on getting this weight off my back. And I'm not, when I say my back is getting big, I'm talking about I'm getting fat just in general. So I'm working on getting this weight off because I gained, like, before I moved here, I had lost some weight because of everything that was going on with me and homeboy. But as soon as I got here and got to eating, baby, I gained that weight right back, plus more. So yeah, baby, it's lots of good eats. If you like to eat, come here. Come here. Okay, another good thing for us ladies is the shopping. There are so many places you can go shop at. I'm talking about, we got outlet malls, we got thrift stores. Look, I'm a thrifting queen. I love thrift stores. I call them consignment stores, okay? But I love me a consignment store because, like, what is wrong with used items? And, like, ain't no shame in my game. You can catch me at Goodwill. You gonna catch me at Salvation Army. You can catch me all them places. I don't care. Now, I do have clothes that I do order from online. When I go to a thrift store, I go and get, like, you know, stuff to wear like this little old dress. Like, this is where I got it from. Actually, no, I got this at Plato's Closet. I love me some Plato's. And there's multiple Plato's closets you can choose from. There's Arlington, Fort Worth, Euless, Dallas, Irving. There's so many you could choose from. But, like, I go there just to get little outfits like this just to wear around the house, just, like, throughout the day. But, like, for me, like, going to the club and, like, stuff like that, you can find that stuff there, too. You just got to scope it. Alexa, stop. She is always interrupting me. Anyway, so, yes, lots of places to shop from. Lots of, like, you know, like, if you don't want to order your purse online, you want to actually go see this purse in person. Like, they have all the purses down here. Like, it's a lot that you can get from as far as with the shopping. Another thing about living here that's good, if you're a very, you know, busybody, there is something to do every day of the week. I'm talking about you can party Monday through Sunday. Like, it's something to do every day of the week. Okay? Like, on Thursdays, it's adult night for skating at the skating rinks. Like, there's day parties, lots and lots of brunch spots. It is like, I love that about it. And you know what's crazy? I'm outgoing as fuck. Like, I'm so outgoing. But since I've moved here, it's really decreased a lot. And I think it has to do with me not liking living here. But there is, like, something to do every day of the week. Like, if you want to get dressed up, get funky fresh, and go somewhere, you can do that any time of the week because there's places that's open for you to get lit. That's living life right there, okay? Now let's talk about these cons, okay? A lot of reasons why I don't like living here. The first thing first is, so this is what I'm sick of, is these nail shops. Let me rant on about these nail shops. Honey, I got my nails done in October. Guess how many times I got my nails done in October? 6. October, any month has 4 weeks. There's 4 weeks in a month. I got my nails done 6 times. You imagine like the hard stuff that it done to my nails by me having to take them off, get them redone. It's because the nails was breaking, they were lifting. You know how when they do your nails, some of them go up like this and some go down like this and some are like this. I can't walk around with my fingers looking like that because I noticed that men down here, they love to look at your fingernails and your feet and stuff. So I mean, I'm used to that back home, but not as much as I am down here. So me going out with my nails done and on point, that is a must. And so I'm tired of paying. Like, one day I got this set. My nails was flying like this. And one color, nothing else. And they weren't even that long. Not even long at all. You wanna know how much I paid? $75. I mean, I just ain't never paid that much for one color. Like, back home, one color for what that set would have been like $40. You know what I'm saying? So, like, the people down here can't do no nails. So if you from Dallas and you watching this video, or you've been there and you know, please let me freaking know, because I'm tired of it. I got on press-on nails right now. You see this? And I even got one off, but it's okay. They were, how much were these? These were $4, and I put the diamonds on myself. Look at this. Y'all can book me if y'all want to. I charge by the minute. But yes, I gotta go glue this back on before this weekend. But yes, y'all, that's what I'm tired of. So, like, if you a female, like, you real big on your fingernails and all that kind of stuff, you better do you some research, baby girl. I'm tired of going to these different places. It's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right, so, like, let's just go ahead and go to the main one. The main thing, y'all already know. The traffic here is horrific. Me, I don't try to go nowhere between the times of about 7 a.m. and 10 a.m. I try to stay away between lunch a little bit. And as far as like in the afternoons, like around 4 o'clock, from like 4 to 7, I'm not hitting them streets unless I have to. I will stay at home. Like, this traffic is horrible, and it's just because I'm not used to it. Like, don't get me wrong, I can drive like a bat out of hell through this traffic, but me, as far as getting used to it, I do not freaking like it. Because of the traffic, it also keeps me from doing a lot of things that I would like to do because of the traffic. I just freaking hate it. Another thing that I've already spoke on my channel about is the racism here. Baby, I ain't never just dealt with racism as much as I have since I've moved here. The racism here is unbelievable. Like, I've just never encountered so many freaking experiences that I have since I've been here. It's turned me into a whole complete different person because, like, yes, I know racism is real or whatever, but like, god dang, people. Like, especially where I live, like, I live in a loft, like, I'm downtown, like, it's very few of my kind of where I live. It's just in this area, period. Okay, same as where my mom and them live too. These people that are not my kind just looks at me like I disgust them, or like, what are you doing here? Like, do you really live here? Like, that's how they look at us. And like I told you about that one time, that lady, the two ladies that looked at the wall until me and my sister got off the elevator here. Like, y'all have to look at the wall because we black. So that's another reason, like, the racism, it really needs to stop because it's unnecessary. We all got money these days, okay? We can live how we want to. We can drive whatever we want to, baby. And when you driving in something nice, they go, look, go ahead. Hi, my name is Courtney Nicole. How are you? Okay, so another thing is, it's expensive as hell down here. Everything is so expensive, but why? Like, when I first moved here for college a couple years ago, I'm just like, ooh, everything down here is so cheap. No, it's not. No, it is not. Everything here is so freaking high. Like, and now, like, food is going up too. I'm just like, dog, man. Like, I see why people is roommating with people because it saves you so much money, but I be damn, I'm not finna, you're not finna share. No, we're not finna do none of that. But like, it is just so expensive here. Like, the cost of living is so high. Like, you can get you a nice apartment. No, the nice apartments, okay, I can say the nice apartments start out around $1,200 and $1,300 for a 1-bedroom. If you want to live in a nice area. Now, if you don't really care where you want to live at, like, there's these one apartments. The Moving Disaster, my video now, when y'all go check that one out. That apartment, our rent, when we were going to move there, it was going to be $780. I wanted to move back there when I got here, only because I wanted to stack up some money, okay? But I just got to thinking about the roaches and then the area. It was an area I didn't feel safe in. So if you want to save you some money, you can go to apartments like that. But them areas is just not giving they are not giving anything. It's just really ran down, ghetto, trashy. It's not it. It's not safe for a single female, especially. So yeah, you just gotta be careful. A lot of these areas they nice. You might, okay, like, you go on one street, it's nice on one street, but the next street could be the hoodest area you can go into. You just like, what just happened? So yeah, I mean, that's another thing. Just, it's so expensive. You most definitely have to have money to live here. I ain't gonna lie, when I first lived here for college, I failed down here. I really did. Like, I could not find a job, and that's another thing. The jobs here, if you don't have, if you're not part of a big company or have a person that knows somebody, you're screwed, because the jobs here do not pay they do not. I'm talking about, what can I do with $13 an hour? What can I do with $13 an hour wanting to live in a decent area in the Dallas-Fort Worth area? Can you please tell me, where can I go? Really nowhere. The jobs, it's more for, if you go into college, you can survive off your $13, $14, $15 job. Like, you can. That's why I thank God that I work at home, because if I didn't work from home, I'd probably be screwed, y'all. I mean, there are some jobs around here that pay really, really good, but you gotta have a degree, you gotta have your license, a certification or something. So that's when you gotta get to playing with your resume and lying on your resume. But if y'all need help on y'all resume, message me, okay? I'm good with resumes. I can help people get a job with their resumes. I've done it before. I'm pretty good with that. So y'all got my email. It's in the description box. Email me and I got you, okay? Okay, so I got two more things I just want to bring about. So another thing is, these people down here is rude as hell. Okay, they can be white, black, Japanese, Chinese, Mexican, you name it. These people down here is rude. They unfriendly. They do not welcome you at all. Like, I do not feel welcomed whatsoever. And I might just feel like that because I'm just from a small town. No, it's a small city. A small city. I'm used to walking into a place. Hey, good morning. How are you? Like, you know, sometimes in the mornings I still wouldn't want to speak to nobody, but I'd be like, hey, good morning, how are you? I'm doing good. You know, here, what? You better not say good morning to me. Like, that's how these people act. Like, they look at you like, what is you talking to me for? Oh, and don't get me started on the females. The females here is like, they look at you like, be like, what the, like, you know, what is you doing here? Like, they look at you like, intimidated. A lot of them is intimidated because they can tell when you're not from here. A lot of people can tell when you're not from here, and they like intimidated by like how you look. You could be pretty, like especially if you pretty. Don't be pretty and you walk into a place with a bunch of black females and they not. Girl, you finna get stared down. Okay, stared down. Okay. It's ridiculous, and I really don't chew my gum like that, y'all. I just like doing that because it just makes me feel good. But I mean, it just don't make no sense how these females be acting. So that's why I've really, really, really struggled so hard to make friends. It is very hard to make friends down here, and especially because like I work from home, so that makes it even more harder for me to, you know, make friends. So that's why I've joined social groups on Facebook like DFW Baddie Club, DFW Girlfriends, and all this kind of stuff. Like, so I can like meet new people because, you know, it's hard out here for a pimp. It really is, y'all. It just don't make no sense how these females be here. I mean, be acting down here. Like, it just don't make no sense. Anywho, all right, so the last thing I'm gonna tell y'all, I hate the cons about here is like, if you want to go somewhere, just be prepared to drive for at least a good 30 minutes or so. Like, to drive everywhere is so freaking far. It don't make no sense. Like, because I'm so used to like, oh, I want to go to Walmart. That's like 10 minutes up the street. No, baby, you want to go to Walmart. That's 15, 20, like 30, maybe 40. It just depends on where you live. So if you come down here to live, you better make sure you find you a spot that got a grocery store, like in your, like in a good distance. Because like, I think I like where I live at, I got Tom Thumb, I got Target over here, really walking distance. But then Walmart on the other hand, we got two. So they probably like 10, 15 minutes. That ain't too bad. But like, sometimes I don't really want to drive that far. I don't want to be in my car that long. I don't want to look at these highways. Like, you got to get on a highway to go everywhere. I'm not used to that. I'm used to the Loop 250. But it's okay. Like, I'm still just adjusting to it. But like, yeah, these drives as far like to go out places, everything is in Dallas. You got to be in Dallas to go out. Like, certain places. Like, it's a far drive. So I think my cons, why I'm renting like this, I think it's just going to take time for me to get used to it. I've been here for a little over 6 months. I should be used to it by now, but I'm not. So once I get everything situated with like job and like, you know, my business going, then that's when I'm just gonna start going out a little bit more. Like right now, I'm really just not too focused on that and niggas at the same time. Like, it's like, and then these men down here, they something different. They're something different, y'all. I'm not gonna go on about that. But once I get everything situated with moi, then I'll start, you know, going out a little bit more and maybe liking it more. But as of right now, it's a no-go. So if I could choose somewhere else to live, if I could choose somewhere to live besides Midland, Odessa, it wouldn't be here. Like, the only reason why I'm here is because my mama here. My mama's like 10 minutes up the street from me. I moved up the street from her on purpose because if I lived far from my mama, I kid you not, I would not be at her house. I would not. Y'all would have to catch me once a month because as far as driving, we're not doing it. But anyway, y'all, I hope these tips gave y'all an insight on it. Maybe y'all are like me when it comes to certain things, so y'all probably think about these cons. But there's ways around it. It's just sometimes I feel like I shouldn't have to go, you know, do all the extra. You know what I'm saying? So I hope y'all take key in this stuff, okay? And I hope y'all enjoyed this talk on the couch, on the pretty pink couch. I'm so stupid. I'm so goofy. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this. I hope y'all really just got some useful information from this, even though this video went on for like a good 20 minutes. But it's okay, because I was really talking about some things. But anyways, y'all already know what the deal is. And if you don't, I'm finna go ahead and let y'all know, because it is always the diva way or